friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Chris. I'm a PhD student at King's College London. As you can tell, this is a review video of the ReMarkable, which I'm actually using. I've got some notes on here for the video that I'm currently filming right now. And this video is the workflow of using a ReMarkable, what I've gained from using a ReMarkable, and why I think it's actually a really cool device. So yeah, another thing I want to say is thank you so much to everyone who's engaged in my previous videos, liked, commented, subscribed. As usual, I've got my tea. Hope you're comfortable and let's get into it. So if you don't know what a ReMarkable device is, it's an e-ink reader. It's used for reading and writing, and you can customize it to however you like. I use it for both of these activities, especially when I'm on the go. And this brings me to my very first point as to why I like this device and the usability of the device. Well, the first thing is that with the ReMarkable device, it's really portable. So it's so sleek, slim, and just really great to slot into any bag that I'm carrying at the time. So that's one thing that I really like and appreciate about it. Secondly, I love how customizable it is. It is divided into files and notebooks, and also PDFs and ebooks. For me personally, I decided to basically get all my notebooks and put them all into, I guess, folders, and these folders make sense for me and work for me. And I think that's the great thing about the ReMarkable. It's really customizable. So I have divided my workflow into essentials, lab notes, meetings, quick notes, and they're there for me to be able to reach to at any point that I need to. So it's really easy for me when I'm in a meeting to just pull out one device and then go to the relevant folder and be able to then work with that. You can have as many folders as you like in there. I personally had lots and lots of notebooks. I had different notebooks for different purposes. So for example, if I had a meeting, lab notes, and if I wanted to write some quick notes, I would then use my phone. And that really just wasn't working out for me because there was just so much paper, so much wastage, so much that I needed to actually store away. And so having this one device that I can have everything on there that I need is just great. It's really helped with my workflow as well, because I would then write whatever I need for that week, and then at the end of the week I would go in and either erase the tasks that have been done or send them over to my desktop, and then I can review that back when I need to know what I achieved for a certain week. This has been a really seamless, easy way of just transferring between different devices. And actually that brings me on to my next point. I love how easy it is to actually add certain files onto this e-reader, and also to be able to transfer those files onto another device. So you need to have the ReMarkable app if you're going to be able to do this. That can be considered a pro and a con. You can also send the information to your email address, your note. It could be a PDF, it could be an ebook. So I've connected that to my email, but you can also do that with several different other emails. The other thing I really like about the ReMarkable device is how it holds charge. So that's been a really amazing thing about this device. Typically charge it once in the week, and then that's good to go for the entire week, and that has really been amazing, and I get quite a lot of use out of it. So I typically would download information onto it, and I use it for my notes, I use it for my meetings, I use it for any lab note taking, I use it for reading while I'm commuting, and so it holds up pretty well in that respect. The other thing I really like about this device is that it is distraction-free focus. So as soon as I get onto this device, I give myself a timer of how long I want to be, reading or evaluating a document, and I typically would just sit there and do that without you know, any other distraction. The other thing I really like about this device is that everything on here is black and white, and if you do highlight any documents on here as well, you can pick which color you want them to be highlighted in, and you can write on the side of those documents and then send them over to your PDF reader, and you can evaluate that document in those fancy nice colors that you chose on the ReMarkable device. So I think that's quite good. Another thing to note about the writing experience of this is Stylus. So the Stylus is great because it is quite light, it feels quite good to write with as well, and the writing experience is great. So use the back of this to be able to rub out whatever you've written. So that's really, really cool, and I think that's not talked about enough, but it's just such a great feature. You can do that on PDF files, you can also do that when you're just writing. In terms of comparing this to my pen and paper system, this has completely revolutionized, changed the game for me, because I'm able to just pull out one device and I can do everything that I want to on there. In terms of it being a distraction-free device, which is like so much better than an iPad, I think again it is quite superior. So now I'm going to touch on some negatives about this device. The first thing is the stylus. The storage of this stylus is just, it's supposed to be magnetic, so it just sticks onto the end of this, but typically if I have this in my bag, I will close this and put it into my bag. I always find that my pen will be somewhere else in the bag, typically at the bottom of my bag. And so that, even though it has got this magnetic feature, it's not that strong, and it's very easy to actually detach it. And that gives me a little bit of anxiety sometimes, because I feel like, oh my gosh, I've probably lost this. And the other con is that if you do lose this, you can't just buy a replacement one, it comes with the device. You might be able to find like a second-hand one. That's one thing that I would say is a con about it. The other thing that I have noticed with this device is that it lags. There is quite a bit of lag. So the lagging is mostly when logging in, but also when you're actually reviewing PDF documents. Currently, it's not such a big problem for me, but I think there are times when I'm trying to work quickly and efficiently, and I just find that that is quite annoying. So hopefully that is going to be fixed at some point. So that video is just giving a little bit of an overview of how I like to use my ReMarkable device as a PhD student, and I think that it really, really works. Let me know what you guys think below. And also, if you're thinking about using the device but you're not quite sure, then definitely drop me a comment below if I haven't addressed something that you might think of. Thank you so much for listening and for tuning in, guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye. See you in the next video.